What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today is Sunday, or it might be Monday where you are, and depending upon where you live. But ultimately, it's Sunday. It's the last day of the week. You got school work tomorrow, which absolutely blows, unfortunately. But we're going to have a great day of tech news because we only have one story, so I'm going to make it real quick with you. Bunch of questions. Beyond that, let's dive into the tech news. First, our first story of the day and only story of the day is, should you buy the new 45-watt charger? Now, I don't have this 45-watt charger. I'm taking this info off of a couple people, one from Reddit, one from the Android forums as well, and it gives a good guideline of, should you buy it or not? Because a bunch of you guys have asked me in the past, I have the old 45-watt charger. Should I buy the new 45-watt charger? And you know what? It's looking like you potentially, depending upon how you look at it, you might want to buy the new 45-watt charger. So let's check out some statistics from these two chargers. Now, side by side, you can see the old 45-watt charger on the left, the new one on the right, and these times are with the display on. And also both are starting with 10%. So after 10 minutes, 26% on the old one and 31% on the new one. So it's faster right there. After 20 minutes, it is 38% on the old, 51% on the new. 35 minutes, you're looking at 54% versus 64%. And then when you kind of get towards the end here, it gets to 100% and 57 minutes on the new 45-watt charger versus the old one. Took 83 minutes, and that was at about 10%. So pretty impressive that it beats it by that much. And then you can see with the display off, you can charge it as fast as within 46 minutes at 100%. So I think that's really, 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 really good. And then if you want to see it with just somebody else, basically they show it off. It's a little bit different, but the times are closer, but still the new one beats it by about 7 minutes versus the old one at 61 minutes. And I don't have a breakdown for that person, but ultimately it looks like if you want to charge faster, have it be within 10 to 50% or 10 to 50% or all the way up to 100, you can save some minutes or a bunch of minutes depending upon which timeline you're in. But ultimately, if time is important to you, sure, especially in a pinch, get the 45-watt charger if you don't have it. If you do have the 45-watt charger, the old one, I'd probably say you're probably okay. I mean, if you really need to save 10 minutes to get a little bit more extra charging, then sure, buy it. But I don't know. I would say if you don't have one, buy the new one. If you do have it, maybe not, unless you always want the latest and greatest. But what do you guys think? That'll be your question of the day. You think it's worth it to get the 45-watt charger? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, let's get to the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. Sully's Corner says, I'm in the UK. I've got the new update today. For some reason, the screen seems darker. Netflix, even when putting max brightness, is still not bright. So Netflix actually has two controls for the brightness. You have it on your main display, but then I believe it's on the left. If you just raise your finger on the left edge of the screen up and down, it can make it darker and brighter as well. So try that. ATN Gaming says, would you recommend the Tab S8 worth the money and a proper replacement of a laptop? Ooh, that's a close one. Now, I don't really like the keyboard case for the Tab S8. I have the S8 Ultra, so I don't really like it. It's okay, but not really. And as a laptop replacement, ooh, it depends what you do. If all you're doing is surfing the web, playing games, and I mean, it depends what kind of games too. Yes, it really depends. I mean, it can do basically everything that a laptop can do for the most part. So yeah, it could be one. For me, I would still rather have a laptop just because I like editing videos with apps that aren't on tablets. So it really depends. Hopefully I answered that. Ernest Jones says, what have you got your internet memory set to? Internal memory set on. So currently on my Galaxy S22 Ultra, I obviously have 12 gigabytes of RAM internally, and then RAM plus I have it set to 4. I thought I had it set to 8, but yeah, if I were you, I'd probably set it to 8. Electro Draggable says, do you know when the One UI skin for Google Messages is coming to the Note 20? I know the newer phone models already have it by default, but I heard some older models should get it too. Don't really remember, so I don't know if I'll be able to answer that one, unfortunately, but if it's gonna come to yours, you would assume you're gonna get it fairly soon, and I would guess maybe when the 4.1 update comes out. Big Lurch says, what kind of case is that on your S22 Ultra, the green one from the latest video? This is a case from VRS. I did a video. I'll link it down below if you want to pick it up. Really, really nice cases, super protective. I'd grab it. Ezekiel Rivera, first, really like how raw your videos are with true honesty. Thank you so much. Bro, with these gas prices rising, how about doing a review on a stand-up e-scooter? Because I know you've done e-bikes before. I actually have. I've done 2 reviews on scooters. The latest one I did is awesome. So if you look for scooters on my channel, like go to my channel and there's a little search button, type scooters. The newest one I did, it's really, really nice. I can't even think of the brand's name. It's really nice though. I would totally pick that one up. Roxanne says, ever since I got my new update on my S20 Ultra, a translator bubble is on my screen. How do I remove it? It is really annoying. I haven't seen that one, but I saw someone reply to you, try what they said. But yeah, usually it's just clicking and dragging on something and then or clicking and holding on it, and then you can remove it or some sort, but try that first. If it doesn't work, send me a screenshot and let me know. Paul says, hey Greg, question, will they have the Samsung brand screen protectors available when I get the S22 Ultra by March 29th? I would sure hope so, Paul. I absolutely have no idea when they're gonna have it in stock. You would guess they would though, because that's literally weeks away, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. They're really bad with their inventory. And it's something I should have mentioned yesterday about it is like, they should be better at this kind of stuff. They know what the product is, they know what it's gonna look like. Having a glass protection should be automatically available and tons of them in stock by the time they have these phones in. It's shame on Samsung. And our last question comes from Romanoff, said, have you experienced any buzzing noises on your S22 Ultra while using the camera? The S22 makes a buzzing noise when I'm on my camera-based apps or using the camera to take videos. Sorry for the long message. I haven't noticed that. I usually think what that stands for is it's either I think it's the optical image stabilization that is doing that. It shouldn't, but let me just opened up my camera. Let me switch it over to video and all these other ones. I don't notice anything, but I doubt something's wrong with your phone, but maybe it is. Thanks so much for your questions, guys. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the word question. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road.